Howdy toddy everybody, this is Tommy with Colonel Reb Scale Models coming at you with a final reveal for the Ron Stewart Appreciation build. This is the Hasegawa P40 Warhawk egg plane, and just dedicated it to Ron because this is what he wanted to see on the group build, but I built the Zero and decided to do this one for him. I'm not really into building hot rods and stuff, which is normally what Ron likes to do, so I thought I would do this one since he wanted to see a desert camo. This kit, like I said, I built the other one, another P40 last year, and I think I'm going to do I'll do a video for that later. This one is a combination of the two different decal schemes that you can put into onto the kit. I took the shark motif from the Flying Tigers and blended it with the a British regiment for the North Africa campaign, and I used two different, I think, Model Master colors. I think desert sand or light sand, and the other is just like a dark brown, I believe it is, or maybe it was the Humbrol paint, I can't remember at this point. But anyway, I think it came out okay. The canopy I hand painted again as well by decanting some of the paint. I didn't do a lot of detailing, just painting everything like it's supposed to be. Of course, the mouth was the tricky part on this kit. Everything else really goes together. You can get out the seams if you really put a lot of effort into it. I kind of did half. You can see right here there's some gaps that you can go back and fill, but I think it looks okay as it is. I'm going to stop it here so I can grab it and show you the decals. See if I can get up close. Trying to get a decal to conform to that shape is just almost impossible, even with microsaw multiple applications, because what happens is it'll start weakening the decal. Even though they're kind of thick, and it'll start wanting to tear, and that's kind of what happened in parts. You can see where it crinkled, but it did finally lay down to the point where it's not too bad. What I did have to do, and let me see if I can put it back up here and show you. What I did have to do here is the decals actually left a gap right there. So this part here was empty. They didn't meet together. So the red of this tip and the red of this tip is where the gap was. So I just painted in with white. I used a very fine Sharpie marker to do, there we go, to do the bottom. Sorry about that. And then here, that's all painted also. You can kind of see right there, you can kind of see the difference. That just a paint that I had, a craft acrylic that I got as close as I could to the actual color. And I had to do it also here. So right here, right up under this lip, all this under the lip, you can kind of see the paint difference right there. You see the decal dark blue here, and then what little paint I put here. So, but other than that, I think it turned out okay. It actually did, I think this time I did better on the mouth in some respects than I did on the last build. But I think it does. I think it looks really good. I'm pleased with it, and I hope Ron likes it. I actually found a picture of the real airplane, the LD-8 or LDB, and I can't remember what the pilot's name was, but it was actually pretty close to this color. I mean, it was the same pattern, the two desert colors. I think it's middle stone and desert sand or something like that. But like what Charlie had on his, and what the kit comes with, it has an arrow that goes and wraps around the exhaust pipes, in a different nose color. But I think it looks good. I mean, even though it's not historically accurate, which I'm not a rivet counter, so I don't really go in for all that, I think it still turned out really well. Sorry having to use the old camera, still having problems getting video from my phone, so you don't see the color. The color is a little bit more vibrant than what you have, and then this is just a simple base that I had. This was already pre-stained a darker color, and I threw some air dry clay on top that my kids have, and then let it dry and break up like I did on little Scully's figure I think a year or two ago. And then I painted it I think just with some Citadel Agrax Earth Shade, which is a shade type of paint that Citadel has for minifigures. And then I dry brushed a little bit of some, I think, Folk Art Cotton Twill was the color, and just dry brush. I'm going to try to show you the base. I wasn't happy with how it turned out. It's still shiny, and I was trying to go for it's very cracked, which I did like, but I had to make it sit back down because it actually cracked and came up off of the base. And so what I did, I just put some Mod Podge over it to make it sit back down, and then I went back over. So one of the YouTubers out there that I sent a picture of it to said it looked kind of like leather. So it wasn't quite the look I was going for. I tried some pastels, dusting it to kind of make it look dusty. It just didn't work. I wasn't really happy with it, but I wanted to get the little plane shown because some have asked about it, and I just wanted to get it out there so we can see it. And like I said, I hope Ron likes it. I enjoyed it. I love these little egg planes. They're really fun, and I'm about to finish the Tiger Models P40 because, you know, like I say, that's my favorite airplane of probably of all time. I have so much reference material from when I was a kid and recently, and just getting, when I see things at model shows, if I see books about it, the P40, I'll grab them because they're really good reference material. I just always like the plane. So again, you know, thanks to Ron. I think most everybody has said a lot about him, and I can't really do anything but echo those sentiments. He is as a devout follower of all of us, and will comment. I mean, he's always going to be probably at least the first one or first 5 or so of any videos that I post. He's going to comment. So you know, that's just a great thing that he does. He's a great person. So Ron, we all appreciate you, as you can tell by all the builds that are going on in your honor, and I really hope you like it. And hopefully we're going to be easing up some of our economic situation here in Georgia, so hopefully our city does as well. We don't have a lot of cases up here, so hopefully we're going to start getting back to a little bit of normalcy. And you know, I'm out of school anyway, so that's not going to really affect us. They're not going to let the kids go back regardless. So you know, I won't report back to work until August, so have time to build. So anyway, so everybody out there, just follow what your local governments are telling you to do, and you know, stay safe. As always, hotty toddy, and God bless.